If seated position is not very comfortable for you, grab a chair or sofa, or whenever it's going to be yin yoga is the one when you have all the props. So collect everything that you want. So you can have a belt or a scarf or anything like a jumper, anything to hold on to open up in the shoulders. If you have a block or a brick, that would be nice and handy. And my favorite is the blanket. You see that I use the blanket all the time. Okay, all good. And then we're going to, I just need to press recording, thinking about the Zoom classes, but we're already recording. Okay, you can see that I'm ready for a little bit of yin. Welcome to today's class with Yoga with Dora. Today we're going to have a beautiful yin practice for the neck and the shoulders. I know a lot of my students have complained about the neck and the shoulders. We feel like all the weight of the world is on our shoulders. And if you haven't practiced yin yoga before, we're only going to practice a few postures for a longer time, so about 3 minutes. Always find the position. Remember, I always say effortless effort. So you feel that there's something happening in the posture, but you can breathe into it, you can relax into it. Just make sure that you enjoy your practice. Okay? Let's start with our centering. Lying. Let me just check for a second because there seems to be, okay, it's still going. Let's start with our centering. Roll the shoulders back, relax. If you feel comfortable, close your eyes and just arrive to your mat for the day. Notice how the physical body is feeling, taking a little check-in, being aware of the position you have taken, either sitting on the chair or sitting cross-legged on the floor. Allowing this softness, but at the same time this stability to come to your seated position. If you're seated on the chair or the sofa, make sure the soles of the feet are releasing, rooting down. If you're in the cross-legged position, allow the sit bones to relax towards the floor. And bring your awareness to the spine, lifting the top of the head up towards the ceiling, activating the core and the stabilizing muscles in the spine. Create that spaciousness in the spine. Notice how you bring the chin in slightly. There is more space in the neck. Breathe into that spot. Breathe into the whole of the spine. And start your connection to the breath. Noticing that each exhalation is a beautiful opportunity to let go, release, cleanse whatever doesn't serve us. And on the inhalation, bringing in, inviting, filling up with the things that we want to align with, that we want to bring more of in our life. Bring the hands to the heart, left palm coming to the heart center, right hand covering. Give a little pressure, connect to your heart and make your intentions for today. Either a physical release in the neck and the shoulder, either just spending this half an hour reconnecting to yourself, calming down, going within. Maybe dedicating your practice to somebody. Just know your why. And let's send that intention out to the universe by the Om mantra, palms together, thumbs to the heart center, chanting 3 times. You can join in or just let the sound vibrate through you, starting on the exhalation. Om. the sound vibrating through you. Chanting or singing is actually a wonderful way to release any tension in the throat, in the neck, in the shoulders, opening up the channels. Relax the hands, open up the eyes. We start with an alternate nostril breathing practice. We're going to practice it for 2 minutes. Bring the left hand into the Gyan Mudra, thumbs together with the thumb together with the index finger. With the right thumb and ring finger, we're going to control the flow of the breath. Close the right nostril, inhale through the left. You can close your eyes if you wish to. Whenever you're ready to exhale, swap over, close the left nostril, exhale on the right. Then inhale through the right nostril. And whenever to swap over, close the right nostril, exhale on the left. Continue like this, always swapping before the exhalation, balancing the flow of the breath. Nice, relaxed breath. Resetting the nervous system. The next time you're exhaling through the left nostril, release the alternate nostril breathing. And just notice how you're feeling, observe. This is a wonderful practice to just bring your mind, calm the mind down and come back to the center. Our first posture, you can sit in the chair on the sofa if the cross-legged position doesn't feel comfortable, is the right leg is in front in the cross-legged position and releasing the left ear towards the left shoulder. So just relax the left ear to the left shoulder. Roll the shoulders back. Make sure that the shoulders stay level. And you just very softly bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. Now if you feel that you want to add a little bit, you can extend the right hand out on the floor. And you may even find that you need to turn your gaze toward your left knee. So play around. The first minute of a yin practice is always finding our position. What we're looking for is a really lovely stretch in the side of the neck. Once you've found your position, close your eyes. Bring your gaze into the area between the eyebrows, your internal gaze. And just relax here. Softening into the pose. Play around until you find that stretch. And once you've found the stretch with each exhalation, release, cleanse. See it with your mind's eye as you clean the right side of the neck. And with each inhalation, you're bringing energy, prana, nourishment to the side of the neck. For the last minute, if you want, you can use the left fingers to massage from the base of the neck to the collarbone. Just a gentle pressure, really going at your own level of strength. It's so important to keep these channels in the neck open. The neck is the bridge between the heart and the head. You really want your head and your heart to be able to communicate freely. So you find that your neck is a little bit tense sometimes. This is such a simple practice that I really recommend too. And then when we're going to come to the end, bring that left palm nice and close to the ear and guide your head back to the center. Just notice how you're feeling in the right side of the neck. 3 minutes passes so quickly. And I don't know about you, but I definitely feel the difference. So let's do the other side. Just, you can swap the legs over if you wish. Just relax the right ear towards the right shoulder. Keep your shoulders nice and even. Find a comfortable stretch. You may want to extend that left hand towards the floor. That intensifies it. Maybe you need to turn your gaze towards the right knee. Remember, the first minute is all about getting comfortable in the pose. There should be a little bit of effort so you feel a shift, a stretch, something moving deep within. Yin postures go to a very deep level. But at the same time, your breath is flowing freely. The breath will change. The breath will create the shift in the posture. You can have your eyes open or closed, whichever feels more comfortable for you. Notice that stretch on the left side of the neck, the scalenes. Keep the shoulders relaxed, softening in the neck. Breathing into the side of the neck, releasing it. Take the neck for granted, and in the current technology-filled lifestyle, we use quite a lot of movement in the neck, which it doesn't really come naturally. So just give a little bit of love back to the neck. If you wish to, you can use your right hand to come into the massage with in between the base of the ears and the collarbones. If you find a spot which is tender, just go in softly. Use your hands as your little prop, making things easier. Creating a soft little massage, opening the channels. I absolutely love doing this practice, the neck release. And very slowly bring that right palm to the right ear and guide the head back to the center. And just notice your neck. Hopefully you feel really lengthened here. Okay. Let's go to our second position. So that was just one posture, the bow tie. So we can come on to the belly, and you may want a block for this. Let me just get the timer a little bit closer. So the first, we're just going to have the right hand, like in the swing pose, the elbow underneath the shoulder. You can have the block here, or you don't need the block. And we're going to bring the hand, the left hand underneath with the palm facing upwards. And then we're going to create the bow tie by walking the other hand, the right hand, so the elbows come together and you relax in here. And you may find that you want to have the block much higher. You can actually just stop here, threading the left hand underneath. You can have the block high and just coming here, so play around with it. You can have it lower. And eventually just relaxing in here. Okay, so choose whichever position feels right. Either just the left hand threading underneath and roll the shoulders back, feel this opening. If you're okay, cross the hands over. And once you find your comfortable position, so wiggle around until it feels right for you. Remember never to stay in the pose. Hopefully you can still hear me. I don't know if I'm squashing the microphone. Anyway, we stay in the position, so you don't need to hear me if the microphone is going. Just connecting to the breath, breathing into this posture, surrendering with each exhalation, and just filling up with each inhalation. With the right hand, so the left hand is at the bottom with the palms facing upward. With the right hand you can play around if you want to have the palm facing upwards or down. Checking with the shoulder, it should feel a soft stretch, nothing too strenuous. Seconds in this posture. Remember, if it's too much, always you can come out beforehand. So yin postures are quite relaxing, but they're still quite so strong. And the difference between a yin posture and a restorative pose is the yin is still active and there's a lot of things happening, while as in the restorative pose we're all about and slowly coming out, all about releasing there. So coming out nice and easy, and let's go to the other side. So this time the opposite elbow is down and you're threading the hand under with the palm facing upwards, and then either stay here rolling the shoulders back and just feeling that release here, walking the hands across so you're looking like a bow tie, and maybe even relaxing the head down.
Play around until you find your perfect position. The one when you feel this gentle stretching the shoulders, you're releasing, but you're not overdoing it. Feeling the shoulder blades relaxing, there's space between them. Preparing that we're going to come out of the posture.
Slowly start to release, nice and relaxed. You can bring the hands down, reaching back, putting one ear down, just noticing how you're feeling in between the shoulder blades. And then whenever you're ready, come up, push yourself up into a seated position. And this is where we're going to have the belt coming into the cow face pose. Left leg in front. You can reach your belt in, have it in half, and we're going to bring it into the right hand. Left hand reaches out, right hand reaches up, left hand comes behind. We're bending the right hand and we're bringing the palm in between the shoulder blades, and we walk that left hand up. You may find that your hands come together behind you, but don't force it. Remember, it's a yin pose, so we're staying here for 3 deep breaths, and then it's really all about release happening. Chin tucked in, feel this opening in the right armpit, rolling that left shoulder back, breathing deeply. If you feel like, you can close your eyes. And remember to use the belt to find the comfort in the pose. It's all about being able to relax and release in this pose. Feel how your armpits are filling up with energy as you gently releasing that left shoulder down. Spine is straight, top of the head reaches up, tailbone reaches down. Whenever you open the chest like this, So you're opening yourself up for opportunities, love. The neck is connected to the throat energy center, the 5th chakra. We just finished the chakra series, so it's like optimism, speaking clearly, lovingly, truthfully. And the shoulders are connected to the heart and the throat. Heart is our ability to love, to connect. So it's a beautiful, beautiful way to open up the heart, the throat, and at the same time keeping the spine straight, letting the energy flow in the spine. We have 30 more seconds in this pose. Remember, you can loosen the grip a little bit, or maybe you find that your shoulders are releasing into the pose and you can get closer. Just allow yourself to go with the posture that serves you at this moment of time. And slowly release and relax the pose. Notice the sensations, and we're going to repeat the same on the other side. So do use the belt. One side may be tighter than the other. As I'm mirroring, that was my left side, and it's much easier. So on the other side I will use the belt. Belt in the left hand. Extend the arms out. This time the left hand goes up. Oh, sorry, you can swap the legs if you wish to. Right leg forward. Or you can have practice this on the chair as well. Palm, left palm coming in between the shoulder blades, back heart, and then walk up with that right hand and find the position that feels right. Roll the shoulders back. Feel that the top of the head reaches up, so the heart is not pushed forward, but you still have this beautiful alignment. Feel the space in that left armpit. Close the eyes if it feels comfortable. And just relax into the pose. Notice this sensation, this opening and release in the left armpit. The shoulders. Breathing into the space which is opening up. Letting the heart gently open, allowing cells to connect to each other through love, compassion, empathy. Knowing all the things that we want to release, let go. And then connecting with the things that we want to invite, we want to bring in. Every single breath is a beautiful dance of this. And when we come into the yin poses, we can really meditate on this, on the posture. That on the exhalation you're releasing, letting go of any tension in the shoulder. And you're inviting fresh flow of oxygen, blood flow, circulation, prana energy. 30 more seconds on this side. Really choose the position that feels right. Breathing into it. And then slowly releasing the arms, just stretching them back. And then taking a moment, I don't know how I can make it less loud. Taking a moment just to notice how this feels in the shoulders. It's a classic for releasing shoulders. So with the bow tie, we were opening in between the shoulder blades, and with the Gomukhasana, we were opening the front. So now we're finishing with the broken branch. It's got a funny name, but it's actually really, really beautiful. We're gonna go down to the belly again, and I show you the modification, and here really just listen to your body. Again, you can have a block or blanket. Let me show it. So the left hand is going to be 90 degrees. I'll show it on this side. The left hand is going to be 90 degrees. So left hand is 90 degrees. And we're going to roll over onto the left side and bring the knee in. So you on your left hip, left side, block is in the way. And then you're relaxing here. And you put the head down and just relax and feel this opening in the shoulder. You can add a modification of lifting, pushing into the right hand, bringing the top leg behind you, and even opening with the right hand. So you have a little bit more of a deeper stretch. You can even come up onto the block. So that can have a little help as well. So go whichever feels right for you. Just feel this really, really gentle, soft release in the front of the left shoulder. Just relaxing into it. Nice and soft. So you're rolling open, breathing into that spot. You can close your eyes, sending your breath into that shoulder, into that opening. But really mindful that it feels right for you. Deepening the breath, sending the breath to the area which we're opening. Noticing the opening, noticing this gentle release, breath by breath. And then slowly coming back, guiding yourself back to the center. And we're going to repeat the same on the other side. I'm going to turn the other way, so I don't turn my back on you, but you can just roll over and bring the right hand out 90 degrees. Roll over to the right side, bend the knees. Find the position when you feel that opening, and then you can have the hand behind, leg behind, and it may feel different on each side. Breathe into that. You can
push yourself away with the left hand. So you feel that opening. Or you can have the hand behind. Make the stretch as deep as you feel you want to go today. And just settle. Maybe you need a little bit of a adjustment to get comfortable in there, and don't be shy. The first minute is really finding the posture that feels right for you. So just notice that opening in the right shoulder, really good for correcting postural misalignments, especially if we sit a lot at the computer or hunch forward, and just really oxygenating the shoulders, the chest, filling up the lungs. Allowing yourself to just really surrender here. And very slowly release from the posture. Push yourself a little bit up, and you can just roll over into your back for Shavasana straight away. If you have your blanket, you can bring it, covering yourself and just relaxing into the posture. We're just going to have a few minutes here. After the yin yoga, just easy to come into Shavasana, letting the legs drop out, arms at a comfortable distance, and just notice your shoulders. Notice the neck. Just relax into it. Allow in Shavasana the practice to integrate Yin Yoga works at a very, very deep level. It's allowing on the exhalation anything to be released from the shoulders and the neck that is weighing you down, holding you back. And on the inhalation, filling yourself up with lightness, subtleness, softness, like a hug, like a gentle massage on your shoulders, in between the shoulder blades, and the collarbones, throat, and the neck.
gentle ripple of movement into the body. You're more than welcome just to switch the video off and stay here if you wish to. Or just bend the knee, rest the hands on the belly. Maybe rock a little bit from side to side. And then turning to the right side into the fetal position. Supporting yourself on the arm, and then whenever you're ready, come up into a seated position. And then bring the palms together in front of the heart. Press the thumbs into the heart center and just close your eyes for a moment. And use this time at the end of our practice to reflect. How does your physical body feel? The neck and the shoulders. How is your breath? Was your mind very busy? It is quite a challenge to quieten the mind in a yin yoga practice. But with practice, as with everything, it becomes easier. Bow your head to your heart, honoring that connection between the head and the heart through the neck and the shoulders. Rub the palms together, create the heat, and then cover the eyes, and then come into the massage straight away of the neck, from these warm hands, the shoulders, and then open up the eyes. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.